Hey everyone, this is the first Create With Me on Mommy Needs a Minute channel. First one of year 2021. I hope everyone's been having a great year so far and everyone's staying safe and healthy. So this time on our new year of Create With Me, what I've decided to do is I am going to teach you guys how I learned how to make scrunchies. Now, let alone, as you guys can see, I don't have enough hair for a scrunchie, but you may have long hair yourself, or you may have a child that has long hair, or a friend or a relative that you think this would be a really cute, creative DIY that can be used as a gift or anything else. So first, what I'm going to explain is I'm going to explain the supplies you need. And then I'm going to go through some of the processes and explain to you what it is and what I do to make the scrunchies. So what you're going to need is you're going to need 9 inches of a 1/4 inch elastic. You are going to need a strip of fabric that is, see, this one's Iron Man. This is 22 long and about 3 inches wide. You can make it as wide as you want, depending on how fluffy you want the scrunchie. If you only want it like very small, well then you can make it 2 inches. If you want it big, you can make it 4 inches, whatever you see fit. You're also going to need either a sewing machine or a hand sewing needle with a thread of your choice. You can either choose depending on the color of the fabric, or because it's not going to really be seen, you can choose whatever fabric that you decide. So the first thing you are going to do is you are going to fold your piece of fabric. So both sides, you're going to fold it long ways with the good side inside. So now you see the back of the fabric. Okay, and what we're going to do is we are going to sew down this edge here. So you're going to sew as close to the edge as possible, making sure you keep it together. So then it's going to create a tube. And that tube then looks like this. So now you have a sewn tube. This was done with a sewing machine. I do usually sew these by hand because it's something quick and easy to do when you're bored. So once that's done, you're going to get yourself a safety pin and you're going to turn the tube inside out. So the right sides are then on the outside. So then what you're going to do is you're going to take a safety pin and you're going to put it here on the divot, like where it folds. So see here where it's not sewn, but it's like the end here. You're going to put the safety pin end through here. You're going to flip it inside itself, and you're going to turn it right side out. And once you turn that right side out, you're going to get all of the right side out fabric, so the actual good side is then going to be on the outside of your tube. So it's going to go from this to being a right side out tube. So once that's done, what you're going to do, now this part can be a little tricky if you're not holding on to it properly. But then what you're going to do is inside that tube, you're going to take the safety pin, you're going to attach it to the very small end of one of the pieces of your elastic. That's 9 inches, 1/4 inch. You're going to take that, you're going to put that on the safety pin. Now since your tube is right side out, you're then going to do the same thing. But as you're doing it, you're going to watch to see how much of your elastic is left. Because if you're not holding onto that elastic, you're going to constantly be trying to put this elastic through the scrunchie until the cows come home. So what you're going to do is you're going to make sure that it's all held together and the scrunchie comes out. So what I usually do is once I get the safety pin on there, I keep this cusped in between my fingers, so then it can't come out. So then you just keep pulling it on and it gathers itself once you get it all the way through the tube. Then what you're going to do is that once you get the elastic out of both ends, you're going to pull both ends together. You're going to wrap them around your finger and create a knot. Once that knot is created, pull it tight. And then what's going to happen is then it's going to start looking like this. So see? Scrunchie. Then what you're going to do is you're going to put each of the tube pieces, so each of the two pieces of fabric, you're going to stick one end of the fabric tube inside the other fabric tube, where they would technically connect, as you also are going to push the elastic piece inside, so then that way it's not hanging out. And then for a better safety, or a better hold on, what you're going to do is then you're going to take, again, a thread in your choice of color, and you're just going to sew over where you inserted the tubes to one another. When that happens, you then have a scrunchie like this. And this is the one of a full, scrunchie of the Tigger one, of the tube I just showed you that was outside, right? So then, and you can see it's got some nice stretch to it. But yeah, that's how I create my scrunchies. So hopefully this will help you guys create your own scrunchies. And I really hope this is helpful for a little quick DIY that you guys can do with your families. And I figured it would be nice to do a quick little video for the beginning of the year. So then that way you guys have a little something to look forward to. And I'll probably be making small snippets of the Create With Me videos on Mommy Needs a Minute when I can get around to it. Unfortunately, there is some family matters that I need to take part of. So with my daughter, as you've heard in previous videos, so now I'm going to have to be more focused on that. So I will try to get uploaded videos, whether it's just on the general Mommy Needs a Minute channel or the Create With Me channel. And this is the first Create With Me channel of 2021. I hope you guys have liked it and it's informative and you can use it. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Thank you for your time. Love yas!